All right, let's talk about mindset. A very, very simple idea. And that is the words you choose often tie in with your mindset, with your impulses, your urges, your desires, the thing that you are aspiring towards. I really do think one of the hardest things in life is deciding what you want. I mean, it's pretty hard. Most of us think we know what we want, but I believe that most of the time we're in the pursuit of comfort and distractions. And once you get beyond that, once you realize that you're going to get really serious about what it is you want, I'm going to say most of the time, if not all of the time, exclusively, you're going to be alone. So you're going to feel lonely and you're going to feel like the adventure is a solo job. And it's kind of lonely, but you got to do it. There's no alternative, really. So take that attitude. Take the attitude that you're not going to depend on anybody else or any institution or any set of circumstances. Yeah, that you're going to really do create an adventure. Let's assume it's a healthy adventure. It's not something that's destructive. Okay, let's assume it's a positive thing, whatever that might be for you. Um, all that aside, back to my original point, the words we choose are really, really important. They tie in with our attitude or what's known as your mindset. So here's one series of words that I think is probably one of the most destructive terms that you can use, and that is if only. So when you say, I would have liked to have done that, if only, or if this would have happened, if only, or if only, if only, if only. What that means is you're living in the past. And you have to stop using those words. You really have to look at words that are going to empower you, because the words are a reflection of your deeper consciousness, your deeper aspirations, the thing that is what you want to achieve. Sometimes that's very, very vague. And many, many times I've been in pursuit of something and I thought I wanted X, Y, Z, but in fact it was whatever, something completely different. But it doesn't matter. What's important is that I was in pursuit of something. You have to be in pursuit of something versus stuck in the past. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you say the words, if only, you're playing victim, you're complaining, you're whining, and you're blaming. You will never, ever, ever tap into the thing that defines you ultimately, which is a very unique situation, a very unique set of circumstances. Scary as hell. It is. So let me give you another example of what not to say. I've heard of this one recently, and I've heard somebody refer to it as there'll be no what abouts, what about this, what about that. So you're having a debate with somebody or you're talking about something and they'll be like, well, yeah, but what about this? And they'll come up with some scenario which has nothing to do with what you're talking about, but it kind of makes sense. And it's like it's trying to negate your stance, your vision. Well, what about this? That can be, that's a little more vague. I understand that. That's a little more all-encompassing, but it's destructive nevertheless. So you got to watch your words. Really, it's just an excuse for procrastination and for giving into our fears or I hate to say it, but it's cynicism. It's really cynicism. So you got to watch out for cynicism. I mean, I guess that's my bottom line. That's my core message. And that'll be reflected in the words that you choose. Words are truth. If you look at the word word in the Norse origins, Norse, the Vikings, it's spelled W-Y-R-D. And the definition of word is destiny. So your words reflect your destiny, and your destiny is your truth. Thanks.